Hey Leo, we're going to get started on your bonus video. Thank you so much for all of your support. This is going to be just a short one, I'm thinking. We'll be back on our normal scheduled programming, all that jazz next week. So let's get started. Spirit, what do you have to tell the Leo Collective? What remaining information? Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this one. It's play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Where are you being called to journey to? So maybe you just need to take a trip or go on an adventure, Leo. Spice it up a little bit here. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. And that came out in the Pisces bonus as well. And boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? What I'm getting from this card is see how she's just kind of trying to have her piece laying there. And there's all these outstretched hands wanting something from her. So I feel like... the energy of this card is, for whoever this is meant for, it's very much of everyone always taking, or needing until, you know, you don't have anything left to give. You feel kind of overwhelmed. And it's just saying it's time to probably step up some boundaries around that situation. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So it could be some heightened intuitive senses or maybe even, you know, some psychic downloads going on for some of you. Like all the information, I'm hearing all the information you need to know is within. Let's see what we have from this deck, and then we'll clarify it with some others. What is play about? Let's just do it that way. Maybe they want me to do it that way. Whoa. Perception. Beyond the veil of illusion. And I'm seeing her throat and her third eye chakra opening up here. So I feel like there's been a lot of focus on wanting to express maybe an injustice or someone's thoughts or feelings where they're saying, like, don't look at it so seriously right now. Change your perception, and then the answers are just going to come to you. What else to do with play? I don't know, they're saying journey. Where is Leo being called to journey to? Night wind. Facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. So it's almost like your ancestors or your guides are trying to tell you, like, it's time to face your fears. And if there's something that you're holding on to that you need to release and heal, now's the time. It's part of your journey. Your soul's being called to do it at this time. And that goes really well, too, with leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. What about boundaries? Apprehension. Moving out into the world, doubt, or fear. Someone else got that as well. I think that might have been Pisces as well. If you're dealing with a Pisces or have that in your chart, definitely check out that video. So there's maybe some fear about not being the go-to girl or guy anymore. About kind of shutting yourself off from those relationships. Maybe you feel that's kind of a betrayal or that you'd be letting people down. And they're saying, no, it's time. Because it's going to liberate you. Breaking free from a negative attachment. Liberation. So what about pillar of light with their vibration rising? Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual, and emotional reconnection. So that's perfect. It's like you're getting your groove back. The light within you, especially in your eyes, I'm hearing is going to be brought back to life. Zen Garden Inner Sanctuary, number 38. Man, I think Pisces got that one too. Let's get some clarifiers for these. See what's going on here. So perception with play. Oh, there's quite a few here. So that's the lady, divine feminine. The sun, time to focus on that happiness. Mice and the letter. The letter kind of fell out funky. I'm going to put this back in, but if you should get a message, because mice is normally like small problems, inconveniences, people getting in your business, that type of thing. If you get a letter about that, like somebody heard something through the grapevine type of thing I'm getting, watch your perception. Because like it says, it's beyond the veil of illusion, and I think the truth is going to be hidden in that illusion if that's the case. But also don't focus outside of even that message, on the small problems, like change your perception to focus on you and your happiness and kind of celebrate and play. What about this facing the fear, the leap, the journey, the key to everything? And that's also number 33, master number. And something fell on the floor. The child. There might be some deep childhood wounds that need to be healed, or some fears regarding children, or I'm hearing even like an old soulmate, releasing that. We'll get some clarifiers on it. Oh, why'd I pick up this deck? Yeah, why is child here? So that could be small problems or inconveniences, miscommunication, universal interference. So with this, I feel that that's more like a childlike drama that might come up, or communication that might come up. And it might cause you to second guess yourself and maybe be fearful and not be willing to release things from your subconscious. What about the key? Mask, which is falsehoods or illusions again. Also denial or disloyalty. So there's a fear here. Let's get the tarot out. Why is the mask here? It could be just facing change or communication. The 9 of Wands and the Sun. So someone's either standing in the own way of their own happiness, or they refuse to let something go. They're not giving up without a fight because they think it makes them happy. And it really doesn't in the grand scheme of things at the end of the day. And there'll be a moment of truth and clarity regarding that with the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to change, and that mask is going to come off. The truth is going to come out. What about this communication? Someone's made a choice to move forward. 2 of Wands, 6 of Swords. So they're making that choice to leap, and they're communicating this. What about the child? Ooh, 3 of Cups tried to fly out. What about the child with Mercury retrograde or universal interference? Strength, 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. So it's like all this time, this has all been part of your journey. All these little seeds that have been planted. I think you thought you had it figured out. You thought you had the key. Nothing kind of went as was planned. That actually could be their energy. I feel it's more their energy than yours. And it's like having the strength with the 4 of Wands for like your happiness, your desires, your wishes. Something very deep within you that's become a burden. And it does involve love, brand new love. So I kind of feel that someone here is like taking off that mask, taking a leap of faith, moving forward towards, you know, their cup of love. Their 4 of Wands. Enough time has passed. They have sowed their oats, you know, and they have the strength to move forward. And for some of you, I think it's like whatever situation you're in now, you're ready to take that leap of faith and be true to yourself and move forward as well. However it resonates. But I mean, it's a wonderful energy regardless. So what about boundaries with apprehension and liberation? What's all that about? The stork. So that's new beginnings. The book, which is kind of like your soul contracts, your story of your life, basically. And look at that. It was the first time I've ever seen that open door on that. And then whips. The whips would be your apprehension. It's what's keeping you stuck, holding you back. And star was on the floor as well, which is your wish fulfillment. So something's going to occur that's going to make you feel quite liberated. It'll be whenever you set these boundaries up. What is this whip? Why all the apprehension? There's a stubbornness, a fear of change, a stalemate situation, holding on to past events and or relationships. And there's a need, like a deep need to find your home, your soul tribe, bonding. And maybe this person felt like home to you, so it was hard to let them go. What about the book of life here? Ooh, that flipped out. Fire extinguisher. and runner-chaser dynamic. Someone got really tired of the runner-chaser karmic patterns, whatever this was, the energy-wise. We'll get some clarifiers because I don't want to just say it's just automatically a deep soul contract. It could just be energetically the war between two people. Yeah, in a partnership is what it feels like here. This was more of a karmic partnership that kept someone stagnant. They were in it, you know, because it was solid, maybe for financial reasons, but were really missing out on their passion and wanting to take that passion forward, but not ever having really, there was a fear and a resistance in order to do so. But there's a tower. Why is that tower here? 10 of Cups. See, that's taken that leap of faith towards someone's happiness. Definitely. What about the new beginnings with the stork? That's that fear. That runner-chaser dynamic, the fear. 9 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands. It's like, oh, I've got to cut something out and establish those boundaries. She's super good at that, the Queen of Swords. So that's basically what it is, like establishing those boundaries, moving on up in life. That's really exciting. Because it's almost like, oh, they're saying get some more of these. Like someone here just had a moment of like, they are tapped out, thirsty for change. And they know the ball is in their court and they're taking the bull by the horns. Very nice. That's the best way to go about it. Okay, how about Jewel Within a Teardrop, which is the appreciation, spiritual, and emotional reconnection, with the inner sanctuary and being the oracle. The garden. Healing, happiness, planting your seeds. The bear. But notice this is actually a man with a bear mask on there. And ring. Oh, that's exciting. And cross. So it's definitely going within, listening to the divine. I think you're going to have some big time breakthroughs and downloads, you know, regarding what you want, what would make you happy in life, your future. If you felt kind of spiritually disconnected lately, I think that's definitely going to change. Why is the bear here? That's the only place that's a little confusing. The lantern, the light at the end of the tunnel, and your guiding light. So it's almost like you felt disconnected in that it was too much to bear. And you almost had to wear a mask just for yourself. Just to say, hey, no, I'm just going to stay where I am and not make any changes. Yeah, with fighting the current, go with the flow, and then Akashic Records, soul contracts. That's the second reference to that. So this is part of the life purpose, and you're well on your way. I wonder what's going to trigger. What's going to trigger this? Someone's not speaking their inner truth with the mime, so they might speak that. Why is the mime here? The world. So some cycles are closing out. And if you haven't like listened to your own inner truth, if that's kept you kind of stuck, especially with the 2 of Swords, I think that's going to come out too. That might be part of that tower where it's just all coming to an end. Let's look at this. The 9 of Wands, Judgment, the 6 of Wands, and the Star. It's like this person has just been through it all. But they're not giving up yet, but they're about to. They're about to just say, nope, I'm well on my way. 9 plus 1 is 10. So that cycle is closing out. What about the scrolls and the ring with the cross? The Emperor, 5 of Cups, and the Devil. So fighting the current and just like focusing on one outcome with a specific person is what the blockage was in the past. That was the disconnect. It led to a lot of regret, getting stuck in that, comparing, I'm hearing, to all the new people that you could have had in your life, or not even being open to the universe bringing someone new in. And they're trying to bring you stability here. with passion. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you might be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign, but I feel that it's more like, no, it's both of those. Because maybe in the past you only had one or the other and you didn't know you could have both. But this Emperor energy, the fighting it, and see another Five of Swords, like, no, no, no. So much resistance and just little, that like thoughts is all I'm hearing, like negative thoughts kind of impeding your progress. There's the Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So new information is going to come in on that. So that's awesome, Leo. I hope that this was helpful. I'll be back next week, maybe even the end of this week with your regularly scheduled programming. I hope that you have a great Thanksgiving. Please come back and see me. Love and light. See you soon.